Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. I have a new request today from one of my amazing, beautiful Patreons. If you haven't had the chance to check out my Patreon, make sure to do so. It is Mental Health Awareness Month, so it is the perfect time to see what I'm up to with my mental health outreach, submit questions for my celebrity guests here on this channel, request song reactions, chat with me on monthly video calls, ask me personal questions, and get personalized monthly pictures. I will link that in the description below so you guys can check it out and be part of my pack. So today I am doing Skyscraper by Demi Lovato. I have never heard Demi Lovato, and I know that's kind of becoming an ongoing trend on this channel where I haven't heard a lot of these artists, a lot of the music that has millions and millions of views, I think, millions and millions of listens, very well-known artists. I guess I'm just kind of stuck in my ways when it comes to music, and I have had the same artists, same feel-good, happy, it's called my Raise the Vibes playlist for a very long time, so I'm a little stuck in my ways. Again, I am so grateful for this opportunity to expand my horizons, learn new songs, and get to react to these mental health videos. So here we go. We are going to react to Demi Lovato, Skyscraper. Got my tea. I'm ready to rock. She's very pretty.
Skies are crying, I'm watching, catching teardrops in my hands. Only silence as it's ending, like we never had a chance. Do you have to make me feel like there's nothing left of me? You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground, like a skyscraper.
Oh man, I think the person that suggested this knew how much I needed this right now with everything going on, with the altercations with my friends. I'm just having a lot of emotional situations going on in my life right now, and I needed this because sometimes you feel weak. You know, sometimes when you're in these situations, you feel weak. And you feel like the other person is tearing you down, whether intentionally or not. You feel like the other person is making you weaker, or is bringing out things in you that you don't like. And sometimes we need to remember that regardless of how these people act, we can rise.
Like a skyscraper. As the smoke clears, I awaken and untangle you from me. Would it make you feel better to watch me while I bleed?
One of the situations that I'm going through right now, that kind of struck a chord, because there's a part of me that's sitting here going, you know, I'm trying to make it right, I'm trying to work through it, I'm trying to hold space, I'm trying to do all the things that this person wants, and it just kind of seems like, well, do you just want me to bleed? Do you just want me to hurt? Are you just trying to hurt me? Is that what's going on here? And I know deep inside that that's not it, but it does, you know, start feeling like that after a while. So yeah. I get that.
All my windows still are broken, but I'm standing on my feet. You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. And go on and try.
Her emotions. She's seeing some stuff. This is personal, I can tell.
from the ground like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. Go run, run, run. I'm gonna stay right here. Watch you disappear.
Is this just some kind of serendipity right now? I've had to really sit with that a lot recently, that I have a real fear of abandonment that came from my BPD and losing, my mom and my dad and a lot of people close to me. And I'm finally just now reaching the point where I'm feeling like, fine, run away, disappear. I do care, but at the same time, I can't let that break me, and I can't let that destroy me, and it hurts, but I'm gonna stand here, and I'm gonna stand strong, and I'm gonna stand tall, and if you feel the need to run away, then I can't let you drag me along behind you while you're speeding 90 miles down the road, so I'm gonna be right here. Wait.
Yeah, it's a long way down.
It is a very long way down.
Closer to the clouds up here.
Closer to happiness.
You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass. Like I'm made of paper. Oh, go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper.
I don't know what the frame or the box was meant to represent, if that's something symbolic that I'm missing out on because I'm missing out on some other reference, but to me, I feel like people try to frame you or box you into a certain category, into a certain definition, into a certain disorder, and then they start categorizing your emotions and your feelings and your personality into that box, and I've almost felt trapped. And I started realizing that, if you look around and your circle isn't feeling like a circle, if the people in your circle aren't supporting you and they're tearing you down, they're making you feel low, you're not in a circle, my friends, you're in a cage. And I'm finally getting to a point in my life where I want to open the door and I want to fly, and it's really tragic when we have to let people go because they made us feel like paper, like glass. They made us feel weak, or sometimes they just weren't, what was best for us anymore, and that's really hard to come to terms with. This is real serendipity that this song was the song of this week, because letting go and finding my own strength has kind of been the theme of the last few weeks of my life. I'm actually going to save this onto my Raise the Vibes playlist. That's my playlist that I have for when I just need a boost. I'm gonna save this song, so I think it was definitely a win. She's gorgeous, and like I said, I could see the emotion. This is definitely personal to her. This isn't just a song. I could see the emotion in her face. I could see the struggle, that she was definitely thinking of something or someone when she was singing this. I know nothing about her backstory, so I don't know who that is, or if that's public or whatever, but you can definitely tell that she has had struggles and she's now rising above, and that's beautiful. And I love to see people fly. I love to see people just escape that feeling of being broken. I mean, there's so many times where I felt so broken, and the heart behind glass imagery was definitely not lost on me. I feel like I protect my heart, and I kind of try and put it in this little protective case, and then someone comes along and shatters the case, And then I'm sitting there bleeding on the floor, and I kind of have to try and piece it back together and then build a new case and reinforce it, and then somebody figures out how to break it. And it is a cycle, but at the end of the day, life isn't just beaches and birds and, you know, as we were seeing in the video, you know, all this beautiful imagery that's part of life, and we can incorporate that. But there is also the times where you take a hit and you have to figure out how to build yourself up. What materials do you need to build your skyscraper? That's kind of the question, I guess, that I started reflecting on, that I wanted to leave you guys with. What materials do you need to build your skyscraper? I love you guys so much. I'm glad that I didn't end up breaking down crying again this week, but I'm sure that there will be many more in the future. But this one in particular just made me feel that girl power, and I love it. So thank you so much for recommending this to me. I look forward to future recommendations. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to make sweet love to that subscribe button so you're not missing any of these reactions, my vlogs about mental health, or my celebrity interviews about mental health, talking to Billy Bob Thornton, Jamie Bennington, so many different amazing people who have their own mental health stories. And of course, make sure to share yours in the comments below. That is how we shatter the mental health stigma. I love you so much. Mwah!